how much of this was a surprise? We know that TikTok has been under fire for a while. It was even before Kevin Mayer took the job.
In retrospect, it shouldn't have been that much of a surprise. And yet in May, the big concern was we need to have family appropriate content, and who can be better at that than Disney? And yet 3 months later, it is clear that, as one person said to me, this was not what he signed up for. He never anticipated that he would be spending all his time on the politics of it and the dealings with U.S. regulators rather than making sure that the content was appropriate.
I mean, Kevin Mayer is an accomplished executive. He's been groomed for quite some time under the tutelage of Bob Iger at Disney and the other executives there. How do you not know that working for a Chinese company of that size is not going to stoke some kind of a situation, seeing as how we've been in a trade war or battle with China for the last 4 years? And how exactly then does the next person who comes into that job have to approach it?
Don, in retrospect, you can say, wasn't he naive? But when you think back, ByteDance and TikTok wasn't all that logical a target, given that you would have thought the priority of the Trump administration would be more significant challenges, whether it's potential Chinese aggression in the South China Sea or hacking and these kinds of things. And yet, we saw Huawei, which was an existential threat to U.S. technology supremacy. But it just seemed that limp-syncing teenagers and hip-gyrating dancers shouldn't have become the priority. But now, of course, it's even too early to say who will be the next successor, because who will TikTok be owned by?
All right, so, I mean, let's focus a little bit, perhaps bigger picture right now. TikTok is emblematic of something that's happening between the U.S. and China. What do you think will be the next big theme or big battle that brews between the U.S. and China from a business perspective?
Well, obviously, everything that is going on now with TikTok is all about data privacy. This is what U.S. regulators are obsessed with. And at the moment, the definition of national security seems to encompass everything. So, who will be the next target is hard to say, but you can ask the question, which vested interests, are most threatened in the U.S.? And clearly there were some content providers in the U.S. that felt threatened by TikTok.